Deciding when to take Social Security benefits is a major financial decision. While many financial advisors suggest delaying benefits for that higher monthly payout, there are valid reasons as to why taking Social Security early, let's say at age 62, might be the right move for you. In today's video, I'll explore 4 key reasons to claim benefits early, and we'll discuss the impact on your retirement income, your investments, and even your family long term. As always, the opinions expressed in this channel are for informational purposes only, and they're not intended to be a recommendation. This video is intended to provide education about different financial planning topics and should not be considered as financial, legal, or tax advice. So let's start by going over what is your full retirement age. Well, your full retirement age, also known as your primary insurance amount, is when you are technically at the age when you're entitled to 100% of your Social Security benefits. This is usually somewhere between the ages of 66 to 67 years of age. You can delay each year after your full retirement age up until the age of 70, which generates an additional 8% increase per year to your full retirement age benefit. However, you can start collecting Social Security benefits as early as age 62, but by doing so, you're going to reduce your monthly benefit somewhere between 25 to 30%, depending on when your full retirement age is. Now, most of the time when designing financial plans, planning softwares usually indicate that delaying until age 67 or even age 70 is likely the most optimal outcome long term. However, focusing just on projections isn't always the best move when it comes to Social Security. So we're going to explore those 4 scenarios where taking Social Security early can make a lot of sense. So the first reason comes down to health reasons. No one knows exactly how long they will live for, which keeps life interesting, but health conditions and family history can provide a lot of insight into how long you may live for. If you have a shortened life expectancy due to health reasons, well then collecting Social Security benefits at age 62 may allow you to maximize benefits over your specific lifetime. When going through a financial plan with a client, one of the most important elements is around health to determine when it does make sense to begin collecting. If they're very healthy and don't have any family history of health issues, then delaying may be the more optimal strategy for that person. Now, one thing to consider, if you have a spouse with lower earnings, delaying Social Security may leave them with a higher survivor benefit. Essentially, a surviving spouse gets either their own Social Security benefit or their deceased spouse's benefit, whichever amount is higher. So the topic of planning around your health and ultimately your death, as bleak as it is really crucial for determining when to start collecting. Point being is that one size does not fit all with Social Security planning, and it may make sense to consult a financial advisor to help analyze your specific situation. The second reason it may make sense to collect early is to support an early retirement. If you want to retire early and you need that supplemental income, taking Social Security benefits as soon as you're able to can help ease you into this new stage of life where you no longer have earned income to help offset those expenses. You can also use the income to help support any new hobbies or activities that you want to try while you're in this first leg of retirement where you're typically the most healthy. We often talk to clients about working as long as possible to build that healthy nest egg, but sometimes it's just not possible. You might have to retire because you've become physically unable to do your job. Maybe there was a corporate layoff or corporate downsizing, or you're just mentally burnt out from your career and you just need to stop working. In those scenarios, collecting benefits early may make a lot of sense. Also, if you plan to retire early, Social Security benefits can provide a steady stream of income while you allow your investments to continue to grow. Keep in mind, Social Security is really intended to be collected once you are officially retired. This part's really important. The reason why is that a lot of people get this wrong too many times. If you keep working and begin collecting and then earn more than $23,400 in the year 2025, for every $2 you earn over that amount, Social Security will withhold $1. I figure most of you listening in earn more than that amount. That means that you are not only receiving a reduced benefit for life, but in the early years after you begin collecting, you are having a certain amount withheld from your actual benefit amount. Eventually, once you stop working or you reach that full retirement age, which is either 66 or 67, that amount does get recalculated. So the third reason comes down to spousal strategies. If you are married, deciding when to claim Social Security is a joint decision. It's usually not as simple as, I'm eligible to collect benefits now, so I'm going to start. If two spouses can each claim Social Security based on their own individual earnings, the spouse who earned lower lifetime earnings may qualify for spousal benefits. Essentially, a spouse can claim 50% of the higher income earning spouse's full retirement age benefit or their own benefit, whichever amount is higher. The lower earning spouse can claim as early as age 62 based on his or her own earnings, but then may qualify to receive up to 50% of the higher earner's full retirement age benefit when the higher earner retires. Here's an example. Let's say that Anna claims early at age 62, receiving a smaller benefit. Her spouse, John, waits until the age of 70 to maximize his own benefit. When John claims, Anna switches to spousal benefits, which is a higher amount than her own. This strategy helps couples increase and ultimately maximize lifetime benefits versus just collecting their own Social Security income benefit. Lastly, the fourth reason to collect Social Security sooner is to essentially use income from Social Security to protect your portfolio from withdrawals. Delaying withdrawals from your investment account allows them to grow for longer. So if you're offsetting your expenses with Social Security income, that means you are likely not relying as much or on any distributions from your portfolio to live off of. If we experience a market downturn, instead of having to pull regular distributions from your account, or worse, having to sell when the market is down, you can use that income from Social Security to offset distribution needs and continue to allow your investments to grow. If you're fortunate enough, you can potentially even begin to collect and then reinvest those funds into a taxable brokerage account at potentially a greater rate of return than your COLA, your cost of living adjustment from Social Security. Letting compound interest work on your side with your portfolio can allow not only a larger nest egg for you throughout your retirement, but also if a big goal of yours is to leave more behind to your kids, it can allow for a larger inheritance. However, there's also no guarantee for market returns and what they'll generate, so you got to keep that in mind as well. Bottom line, sometimes collecting early does have a positive impact on your portfolio that offsets any negative benefit of locking in a lower Social Security benefit. Lastly, one thing to keep in mind, if you have minor children at home and you're at the age of 62, you may be eligible for an additional benefit. Social Security provides family benefits that can significantly add to your retirement income, but you have to consider the long-term break even when you choose that option. A lot of people claim Social Security at 62, but this does lock in a 30% lower benefits for life, depending on your full retirement age. If you live past your break-even age, you may miss out on thousands, potentially even hundreds of thousands in benefits over your lifetime. So longevity matters, and delaying benefits pays off for those who live longer. But again, we don't know how long we're going to live. Now, if you have other income sources like a pension or rental income, waiting to collect may be the right move. However, there are often many variables to consider and may even be more of a qualitative decision than just going based on projections. As a recap, reasons to collect early is if health concerns exist, you need that income to support, let's say, an early retirement, you might want to maximize spousal strategies for more income, and then you could potentially even leverage Social Security income to protect your long-term investments. Ultimately, the best time to claim Social Security depends on your own unique financial goals and situation. So make sure to review your plan with, let's say, maybe a financial planner. My wealth management team, the Clark Group, offers a free retirement assessment and portfolio analysis, and you can use the link in the description to schedule a time. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this in the future.